Hi everybody, Judy Tuttle here with Tuttle Up Stamping, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Midland, Texas. Thanks for joining me today. I'm doing 2 bonus days of our week of holiday kickoff. I'm doing today and tomorrow. I'm adding 2 more days on. I'm just having so much fun showing you all the new things in the online exclusive shops that just launched, and also in the holiday catalog that launched last week. So, if you need a holiday catalog, it's beautiful. I'd love to get one in your hands. So let me know if you need one, and I will shoot one out to you in the mail. I have had so much fun doing these cards with you, showing you little tidbits of all the fun things that we have going on right now in Stampin' Up. And hopefully you'll take a moment and shop with me, the mark of a good crafter, right? Ink on your fingers, at thetuttleupshop.com. That is my online store where you can buy everything. Mark me as your demonstrator if you don't have one already. I would love to be your demonstrator, and I hope that you would be happy with what I provide for you in the future. This is my business. This is my job, and I love what I do, and I hope that that comes through to you guys as you're watching my videos, how much I love what I do. But I especially love the community that all of you have brought into my life. So thank you for that. Let me know you're here. If you would like to earn a prize tomorrow, put in hashtag freebies in the comments. And I'm going to pull another name tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to pull a name of someone who will earn all the cards that I've made this week. So I'll send all of them in the mail. So yesterday's winner is Vicky G. I think she pronounced it Gilliland. So Vicky, if you're out there, I think I need your address. You are winning. Oh my gosh, I don't have it right here. You're winning a quarter pack of DSP and a package of embellishments. So I packaged them all up, and then now I don't know where I laid them. So it's okay. Those will go in the mail to you. I need your address, Vicki, in order to ship those to you. Okay. All right. Next, World Card Making Day is coming up soon on October the 4th. Hi, Roz. This is a free event sponsored by Stampin' Up. If you would like to get in on the crafting fun, they're going to be live via virtual platform that afternoon. But they're also then immediately uploading it so that you can watch it anytime you want. So even if you can't watch it during I think for me it's like 3 to 4 Central Time or 3 to 6 Central Time. My Lincoln has a football game then, so I can't watch it. So I'm having some friends over to watch it that night. So sign up even if you can't watch it when it's on, and then you can still participate. This is the optional kit they're suggesting if you would like to be a part of what Stampin' Up! Is doing for World Card Making Day. I especially love that little organizational box. They give you 10 cards, 2 each of 5 designs. So it is called Homemade and Heartfelt, and you can find it in my Tuttle Up shop as well. If you would like to come in person, I have a special link for that. So if you are in the Midland area or surrounding area and you would like to come to my house for a dinner party and a watch party and a crafting party, then please reach out to me, or maybe I'll even put that link up in the description after this video is over. Okay. And then one last thing. We only have 6 more days left for you to register for the Traditions of Christmas Craft Along Kit, either to go or in person. You get a half a pack of that beautiful Traditions of Christmas paper, a full roll of ribbon, a full package of embellishments, and 10 cards. You're going to make 2 each of 5 designs. Hi, Christina. Thanks for joining me. So if you would like to be a part of the craft along or come to my house in person. That registration closes this coming Sunday. Okay, so be sure to get registered for that as well. So here I am. Let's go to my hands here, and I'm going to show you the cards that we've already made. Here, let me move that just slightly there. Okay, so these are the cards that we made last week. We had a fall card using the Gathering Together bundle. Spooky Sweet was the suite that we used to make this haunted house card. Next, we made this Christmas card using that beautiful Traditions of Christmas suite and a little bit of the glimmer paper from Peaceful Garden. Then we made this Hugs and Kisses card from Peaceful Garden as well. I love this card. Isn't that so pretty? And then we made, what was next? I think our gingerbread man card. He's saying, oh, snap, because his little foot snapped off. And inside it says Baking Spirits Bright, right? So cute. You guys, I love this gingerbread man. He's so fun. And then yesterday we made this Celebrate the Season card with the snowflakes, delicate snowflake bundle. And this paper was from the Elegant Snowflakes DSP. This is a suite that is in the online exclusive stores. I really love this card. It's got a lot of bling to it. And then in the inside it says it's the most magical time of the year. So those are the cards we have made so far. I feel like I'm missing one. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see here if I have it right next to me. I feel like I should have one more. Well, if I do, it's not right here, so I apologize for that. But you're going to get 9 cards delivered to you if your name is drawn in the contest for to get all the cards, okay? There should be one more here. I'm not finding it, so I'm not sure which one that one is. But I will find it here in a second. If I find it before I'm done, I will show it to you. Okay, so today's card is an online exclusives bundle that's called Festive Friends. I am using the snowman from, I know, I love the gingerbread and the snowflake. I love both of those too. Hi, Becky. I'm glad you like them. Hi, Sissa. Thanks for joining us. Festive Friends is in the online exclusive store. You get a little elf, a Santa, a snowman. Oh, you're right, the ephemera card. Thank you. Here it is, right here, sitting right in front of me. This is the other. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you are watching out for me here. My little bow came undone. We can fix that here pretty easily. It is this card that I made from the Tags and More. Well, really shouldn't be this hard, and I'm going to do a sloppy bow just to get it made. Okay, there we go. Tags and More, 6x6 ephemera and DSP, and then this was the card I made, and then the little tag. Thank you, Sharon. I love that you are watching out for me. Okay, so this is the card we're going to make today, and this is also the card that I am making for my swaps for Lansing this week. I just love snowmen, so this fits right into my mojo here. So let's make this together. I am starting with a pool party piece of paper, cut 5.5 by 8.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I'm grabbing my pool party ink pad, and I'm going to start by stamping, just randomly stamping this tree from the stamp set. It's just line art, right? So I'm just going to randomly stamp this around on my card base here, just to add a little interest behind my snowman. so he doesn't look like he's just on a plain piece of blue paper. Kind of move around the levels a little bit. Maybe a bottom and another bottom there. And then I'm going to fill in with this snowflake stamp, just in between all these trees. Little coming off the ends here. There we go. So that is the front of our card. Now for the inside of our card, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I just have a plain piece of basic white, and we're going to stamp this tree right over here on the right side. Add a little snowflake coming off the edge here. And then I have a 1/2 inch. Those are your favorite, Mary, the Halloween and the snowflakes. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for joining me. I love that too. Now, people typically either love Halloween or hate Halloween. So I had a class on Saturday, and there were people there like, oh, I just can't get enough Halloween. I wish it was more than one day. And then there were ladies there that were like, I hate Halloween. So I do think our Halloween sweet, spooky sweet, is a mixture of sweet Halloween images. It's not really that scary, except our haunted house that we made was kind of scary, wasn't it? But not too scary. It's not like ghouls and vampires and that sort of thing. And even those images that are in that paper are very cute and fun. They're not meant to be scary and awful. Okay, so this is going to go on the inside of my card. I'm going to grab some glue here. This is a super quick and easy card. You know, when you do swaps and you're making 50 of them, right? You don't want them to be too overly detailed or they'll take you forever to put them together. My friend Brenda came over last week to help me with mine here. Okay, and so then this is one of the tags. Thank you, Imelda. Hi. I know, I hear you, Sissa. So this is a tag that is one of the dies that comes in this bundle right here. Great for tags, right? And I cut it out of, you're not going to believe it, that Birds Nests of Winter DSP that I used for our Jars of Joy. Okay, and it's going to go right here on the front. But before I put it there, I am going to take some white ribbon. I have been prepared for this all morning long. I don't know where these things have disappeared to, but, oh, here we are. Here's my white ribbon right here. It's right in front of me. I used the, what's it called? White 1/4 inch ribbon. That's the fancy name for it. White 1/4 inch ribbon. I'm going to cut this plastic off. I hate cutting this plastic off the ribbon. I'm always afraid I'm going to cut the ribbon and ruin it. Okay, so I'm going to have about that much. Probably could use less, but better more than less. I am going to feed this through the hole here on my tag and tie a bow. And then I'm going to adhere it to the front with some dimensionals. There we go. I am going to get my nails done today because these are too long. I always tell them, cut them short, and they never really want to. But it makes it difficult to do some crafty things if your nails are too long. Okay, so there's my bow. I'm going to cut my tails off here. There we go. And then this is going to get adhered right here on my card front. So if any of you got the Jar of Joy class and you got a whole half pack of this paper, this would be a way to use up some of that paper, right? Make some of these cards using that snowy scene part of the paper. Imelda, I see that you said hashtag freebie. I hope you're doing well. I'd love to know what your favorite is. What is your favorite, Imelda, of the cards I've made so far this week? Okay, so there we go. That's going to just sit there for a second. I have a white circle that I cut out of the stitched circle dies, okay? And I'm grabbing my small blending brush, and I'm going to add a little bit of blue, Pool Party blue, to the bottom of this tag, just to make it look a little bit like snow on the bottom edge there. Okay, here we go. I always like to move it and see the little circle there. And then I have cut 2 Christmas trees already. And this one I cut out of shaded spruce. And I want to show you something. Do you see that piece that is in the inside to look like a tree? It actually pops all the way out. So if you wanted to put a brown one in there or a different color in there to give it some, a contrast, that's something you can do. Now I just used the same one because I want to keep it simple. And to hold it in, I went ahead and added some dimensionals to the side because I have to take these all the way to Michigan with me, right? These little trees. So I put some dimensionals on the back just to kind of hold it all together there. So this little guy's going to go right here, this tree. And then this is my little short stubby tree, one of the dies that comes in the set too. And it's going to come off the page over here on this other side, okay? So I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of this one. And it's going to go right here, kind of off the edge a little bit. All right, now I can get my snowman going. So I have just a scratched piece of white here. I've got my little snowman stamp. Isn't he the cutest? Good afternoon, Betty. Yay, that's fine. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming. I always encourage watching the replay. Don't feel like you have to watch me live to get all the goodness. Okay, there we go. There is my snowman. That came out really dark and crisp, didn't it? Okay, so I'm going to grab some blending pens here. So I have shaded spruce, real red, and a pumpkin pie. And guess what the pumpkin pie is for? 3 guesses, but the first 2 don't count. So, carrot nose. There we go. Here's his little carrot nose. And then his hat, I am coloring. Let me see here. I need to get my light red. Hold on here a second. Well, here we go. Light red. I'm doing the entire hat in light red. Let me use my brush tip here. I love snowman too. You're liking this, aren't you, Mary? I remember when you got the Jar of Joy set, you said what sold you was that cute snowman, right? Okay, so does this mean you changed your mind on what your favorite is? This is called Festive Friends. And it comes with a snowman, a Santa, and an elf. There we go. So the whole thing is light red. And then I'm filling in some of these stripes with a dark red. So I'm doing this one. And then this one. And then this little tip up here. Cute, huh? Okay. And then his scarf, I am making shaded spruce. I'm going to start with a light. How cute is he? So, Mary, my very first stamp I ever bought, I still have up on my shelf back here behind me, was a snowman stamp. I was a snowman collector at the time. I had lots of snowmen, and I fell in love with the stamp, and that's what got all this craziness started in my life. So I'm just adding a little bit of shading on his scarf to give a little dimension there. How cute is he? Okay, so let me grab my snowman die. There it is. I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine behind me here. There you go, Sharon. So you like snowmen too. Okay, so this is going to go through my die cutting machine, and then I'm going to pop him up between those trees that are showing there already on that circle. He's going to go right here between these trees. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay. Okay. So let me get some dimensionals. And I'm going to put the dimensionals kind of in between the two trees so I don't get wonky on my levels. You guys know how much I don't like that, right? Okay, so just right in between here is fine. And I'm actually pretty close to being done. Would this be a swap you would love to get if you were swapping with me? I hope so. So this is going to go right here on this side of our tag. And let me get some dimensionals on this. I don't want to put them on the side with the old olive tree because it kind of falls off the... put it right there in the middle. It falls off the edge of the tag, and I don't want wonky label sides to my tag here. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, one more thing to do. Well, two, actually. First of all, I am going to take a piece of basic white and my sentiment, and I'm going to stamp it in shaded spruce. Aw, you know what? It has been a dream come true, Sissa. I'm going to tell you. 6 years ago, maybe I've told this story on here before. I'm sure I have. I was convicted to give my business over to God and start praying over my business and start tithing and all of that. I don't want to get too religious on us, but he really led me to the right people, who led me to Rhonda Wade, who's my business mentor, who really spoke into my life. And it has been a crazy blessing all the way around. I'm going to cut this just a little bit smaller here. Like it's a little too wide. There we go. If you get the make and take kit to go, this will all be cut for you already. I am going to diagonal cut this on the end, and I'm actually putting just one dimensional on the back side here. So I give all the glory to God and to the people he brought into my life and to all you guys for helping me. I was a demonstrator. Well, I was a crafter, a stamper for probably 10 years. And then I became a demonstrator, and I just kind of had friends over once a month, and we stamped together. And then I was just decided I really wanted this to be a business. And so, just so that when I retire, right, like I am right now from teaching, I would have something to fulfill that, and fill in the gap, and that has certainly happened. So I am adding, I don't remember how many I put over here on mine. I did 5. So let's just keep going. I have one on my tree right here. Using my take your pick pull tool, that putty end. I love this tool. If you don't have this, you need it. And I'm just adding some basic rhinestones, you guys. Nothing fancy here. And I love these because they go with everything, right? There we go. And there's our card for today. How cute is that? Isn't he fun? I hope my people in Lansing will enjoy putting this little card together. I love the inside too. So one more day tomorrow of the holiday kickoff. Be sure to put I wish you were going to Lansing too, Sharon. I'll see Ro there, your upline. We're going to spend a lot of time together this next week. So I'll be sure to tell her how much blessings you have brought into my life for sure. So thank you guys for all the encouragement, and let's pull them all out again. This is what we have so far. I hope that this week has inspired you. For some reason that sounded weird. To try some things in our new holiday catalog, and I'm not sure that bat is supposed to be up there. He's flying off the page. Snowflake, peaceful garden. We've already got the gingerbread man out here. The traditions of Christmas. Oh my gosh. I don't even have you on my hands. I'm just talking away here. Tradition of Christmas. The Halloween is so fun. One of the ladies on Saturday said, I don't even like Halloween, but I love that card. So I hope that was a fun one. And the gathering together suite. So this is where we have one more project to add to this tomorrow. If you would like to get a make and take for all 9 cards, you just need to place a $50 order in my Tuttle Up shop. And lucky somebody is going to win all of them just by putting hashtag freebie in. And there is my Tuttle Up shop, where you can order if you would like to get a kit and a full color PDF of all the instructions for these 9 cards in the mail. So God bless. I'll see you back here tomorrow. It will be earlier, sometime between 10:30 and 11. I'll be sure to post a graphic that says when I'm coming in. So see you soon. Bye-bye.